Apologies for the slightly difficult framing. Hello. The question that we're going to try to answer concisely, which is definitely my forte, before my phone runs out of space, is how does Parasite anti-filter go as an EQ? So let's go. I've got a square wave from Sports Modulator down here. I've got that going into the mixer directly. I've got it going into Parasite, and I've got it going into Shelves, which is Mutable Instruments EQ. So we'll just look at, listen to the plain square wave first, and then listen to it through the other two. So that's just the square wave. This is Parasite. I've got out 1 and out 2 on the left and right. So this is out 2. So I realized I didn't really return to neutral settings after the last time I've attempting this. So that's out 2. Fairly sort of neutral settings, I'm calling it for Parasite. And that's out 1. And that's both of them together. And I'll just do some fairly neutral settings on Shelves next. Okay, and what I'll do next is just bring up the mixer and then mess with the EQ on that. So, I mean, I've got some Yamaha MG something old mixer. So you can hear, you can definitely shape the sound a lot with a mixer and just a square wave. So let's see how we go on the Parasite. And for the sake of time, I'll do 1 and 2 at the same time. So that's not using the feedback on it at all, but you can hear, you can fairly significantly shape the sound, and you can sort of see, I didn't play with it that much, but that the input gain really impacts the sound as well. So if we turn that up, you just stop getting quite as much filtering effect as well. And I've got the level for the two channels up pretty much the same, and there's you can tell a fairly large difference between the gain of the two channels, particularly at certain settings. That's without the feedback turned up as well. So I'll just do shells real quick. So obviously a very different creature, beautiful. Love this, but they do very different things. I'll just do some sick beats through each of them, and just then play around a little bit and talk a little bit more about Parasite and the other inputs and some of the other settings and stuff too, if we've got time. So that's just the mixer, and let's go Parasite. So we've got left and right. So just trying to ride the levels there on the mixer a little bit at the same time. I hope I wasn't blocking things too much, and we'll just do shells real quick too. And I might just do sort of shells on one side. So I'll do shells on the right and then Parasite on the left, just for fun. I'm just going to take the same signal and pop it into some different inputs on the Parasite, and we'll see how we go. So I like to think of Parasite as like eating frequency bands. It's got like this sort of, yeah, I think Parasite's a beautiful name for it because you get these parasitic erosions of different frequency bands when you plug into the different inputs there. So rather than thinking of it as like an EQ, you just pop it in and then you got an EQ because you can hear, I mean, other things, I think. EQ in ways that are sort of more effective and easy to control. But I think that, I mean, Parasite, we haven't done Infest and haven't really played with the feedback very much, but it is a crazy, noisy, beastly, distorted, weird thing. So let's do a bit more of that. So, apologies. I should have mentioned the volume stuff. I hope that that didn't explode anyone's ears slash speakers slash whatever. And yeah, so I hope this sort of gives a bit of insight. I don't know. It's a as with any module, it's a complex, weird playground to explore. And you know, if you go into any Flight of Harmony module expecting it to do one thing, then you are going to have some surprises, I guess.